sis, I don't know if you know this, but where I'm from, if you tell somebody to pull up, that don't mean pull up. That mean we about to nuck if you buck. I would like to thank Italo Jewelry for sponsoring this portion of today's video. So guys, Italo Jewelry is a very affordable online jewelry brand. I absolutely love their jewelry. One thing that I can definitely say about them is that they cut the fat and not the corners, and I can absolutely appreciate them. I've worked with them in the past and I have always been pleased. So I'm gonna start with one of the pieces that I selected. So guys, the first piece that I selected is this gorgeous, y'all. Well, first of all, wait a minute. Let's get into the packaging. Y'all, look at this. Look at that beautiful color. This is the ring. Look at that. Look at it. It's so pretty. Look at those beautiful blue sapphires around the ring. The ring that I selected is a radiant, unique cut engagement ring, and it is an actual infinity ring, and I love it. It is so pretty. Look at this beautiful ring. The beautiful stones that go all the way around. Such a beautiful piece. Italo Jewelry does offer a 60-day return policy. They do offer a 1-year warranty on all of your beautiful jewelry. You'll also receive a sterling silver certificate, which guarantees that your item is actually sterling silver. As the next item that I selected is this beautiful 7-inch sterling silver tennis bracelet. Y'all, look at this bracelet. Girl, I absolutely love it. It is so pretty. So I wanted to give you guys an angle from each side. So guys, this is the tennis bracelet with it actually on and fastened. Again, this is a 7-inch tennis bracelet. It is so pretty. I love it. And especially with the combination of the ring, this is just such a beautiful look. Guys, so I wanted to show you the entire look together. So this is the gorgeous ring and this is the beautiful tennis bracelet. Guys, I feel so sophisticated and so elegant. I absolutely love this. I love Italo Jewelry. I love working with them. They provide some of the most beautiful, affordable quality jewelry that I've had. And then also guys, this is something that you can get for your sweetie on Valentine's Day, and or you can just get something for yourself. So what I'm gonna do is leave the link to my items below. So I'll leave the link to the tennis bracelet as well as this gorgeous ring. I'll leave everything below. In addition to that, guys, if Italo Jewelry is gracious enough to provide me with an additional discount code, I will ensure that I leave that below as well. So once again, guys, I would like to thank Italo Jewelry for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Y'all know I was on TikTok, and this wasn't like recent, but this was a while ago. And I was watching this video with, her name is Amanda Seals, and I forgot that she was being interviewed by someone, but she made such a profound statement. She was saying how people be like, oh, my woman love me for who I am, whether I have a good day or a bad day. Or she was saying women would be like, oh, my man love me for who I am, whether I have a good day or a bad day. He accept me, you know, for all of my bad. And she was just saying, like, that's perfectly fine that you have someone who will accept you for the not so great parts of you or for the bad parts of you or whatever. She was saying, but it doesn't make it okay to continuously behave in that way because you know that they will accept it. She was saying that is pretty much the textbook definition of toxic. And I was like, you know what? I agree with that. And the reason why I agree with that is because in my previous relationships or with guys that I've dated in the past, if they addressed something that they wanted me to fix, I would fix it. And if I addressed something that I wanted them to fix, I'm gonna be honest, they would fix it. And like for me, I'm gonna be honest, like I had this terrible thing where I shut down. And it's like I just shut down. And so I've had, that has honestly been like something that people have talked to me about over and over and over again. That has been a big thing. Like, you tend to shut down, and I do. But I've always tried to like work through that. And I think I've always tried to work through that because I think like if someone brings something to your attention that you know is toxic, and shutting down, it is toxic. Even though it is a way that I protect myself, it is still toxic. I think when someone brings something to your attention that hurts them or that bothers them, if you negate fixing it, or if you neglect to fix it, I should say, I just think that it is disrespectful. That's just my take on it. Like, you know, if you have a friend and your friend is constantly late, always late to every single thing, and you address them being late to every single thing and they don't fix it, to me it is simply just a sign that that person, they just lack respect for your time, and you know, it's just disrespectful. And so I don't think that just because someone is willing to accept a terrible thing that you do makes it okay that you should continuously do it. So you guys weigh in and y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. If you brought something, if you were with someone and you know that you have this terrible thing that you do, it is just this awful thing that you do. I don't know, whatever it is, it's just awful. You know that you can fix it, but you don't want to fix it because you know that they accept it. But finally, they'll address you and be like, man, you know, you think maybe this is something you can work on because when you do X, Y, and Z, this really hurts me. This really bothers me. Do you guys think that it is toxic if you don't fix it, number one? And number two, do you think it's toxic to continue to do it just because you know that someone is going to accept it? You guys weigh in. Hey y'all, so we are getting ready to go downstairs to one of the conference rooms and we're getting ready to edit. So I'm actually going to put a vlog up tomorrow. So tomorrow is February the 7th. So that's what we're getting ready to go do. I just needed like a different space to be in because when I edit from the house, I get super comfortable and I have a few things that I need to do today, so I don't need any distractions. And girl, my bed is the biggest distraction. And so we're gonna go downstairs and actually work out of an office.
High infinite sweat, popping bottles, putting supermodels in the cab. Proof, I guess I got my swagger back. Truth, new watch alert, few blows. Or the big face rollie, I got two of those. Arm out the window through the city, I maneuver slow. Cock back, snap back, see my cut through the hole.
Damn, easy and hoe, where the hell you been? Niggas talking real reckless, stunt man. I adopted these niggas, full of drumming in. Now I'm about to make them tuck they whole summer in. They say I'm crazy while I'm about to go dumb again. They ain't see me cause I pulled up in my other bins. Last week I was in my other bins. Throw your diamonds up, cause we in this bitch another again.
Photo shoot fresh, looking like wealth.
Alright y'all, so I literally just finished editing. It is almost, y'all, it is almost 3 o'clock and I think I came down here and started editing around 9 o'clock. So this is a all-day, editing is an all-day event. So I'm finally done. I'm waiting for the video to export, and then all I have to do when I go upstairs is like fix my makeup real quick because baby, one of the eyebrows and almost came off. So I'm gonna fix that. I'll probably eat like a quick little lunch. We need to see if we can get in and get a nail appointment today. And then we're gonna go to the Goodwill and then maybe to Ross because I wanna find like a new all white comforter set. So yeah, we're gonna do that. But anyway, I just came back to check in, girl. I am exhausted. But anyway, we still got shit we need to get done, you know? So anyway, let me let this video finish and then I'm probably just gonna see y'all when we get in the car. All right, girl, so we couldn't get, we were not able to get a nail appointment until tomorrow morning at 11, which is fine. But we're still gonna go. Oh my God, it just, okay. Not today. But y'all, Big Rufus then pulled up behind me in this big old black Yukon, girl. They already starting. We ain't even been driving for 2 minutes. Okay, not today. Not today. You know what? I went the wrong way. Shoot. Oh my God. Cause Big Rufus ass, girl. Big Rufus ass tried bogarting me and made me lose my focus. I was supposed to go this other way. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, yeah. I was supposed to go this way. But yeah, girl, so yeah, I'm gonna start getting up and working out of the office. Like the offices downstairs are like the first private conference room that you guys seen or whatever. So I think that'll be good, like to wake up, get dressed, and just go and work out of there. So I think the next time that I'm gonna work out of there is gonna be Wednesday, because tomorrow we're going on us like a little sexy little solo date if everything works out the way that I wanted to. So tomorrow I want to go to the aquarium, but I really want to get there. I ain't gonna lie, I want to be downtown by 1:30, no later than 1:30 p.m. And so go down to the aquarium, and I figured we could go down there, we could eat lunch, and you know, that'll be something fun for us to do. So yeah, but anyway, girl, at this point I'm rambling. Let me get to where we're going, and then I'm gonna call y'all back when we get to the Goodwill. All right, y'all, so this trip to the Goodwill has been an epic fail. The only thing that I found are these really cute Levi's. They fit really cute. I have on a pair of leggings under these, but I actually have some super cute patches at home, denim patches. So I'm just gonna patch these and make them look really, really cute. But yeah, so this is all that I found. All right, y'all, I found these pictures. I'm probably gonna get these for the for the hallway, because I never completed the artwork that I had actually purchased, or that I was intending on doing. So I thought these were cute, and they're only $50 a piece, and they are huge, so they would actually fill that entire wall. All right, y'all, so this is what I'm getting. I decided to just get some hangers. I'm getting this down comforter. It's only $30, and it's a king size. I have some satin pillowcases, but they're all the way in the bottom of the cart. And of course, we're gonna get the artwork. So I stuck to my guns, and I exercised some discipline. But those are the pillowcases right there. So yes, girl, we did not overdo it. But anyway, let me get this stuff, and I'm gonna see y'all when I get home. Hey y'all, we are getting ready to go to a nail appointment. So it's 10:37 a.m. and the appointment is at 11. So I should have enough time to get there. Girl, where are the keys? Hold on, y'all. All right, so y'all, I am very, very tired. I went to bed like after 2 a.m. this morning, and I woke up like about 7:45. So this I'm working on this new thing of just trying to get up a lot earlier, so that I can be a lot more productive. But anyway, so last night I had literally like an impromptu hypnotherapy session with you guys have heard me talk about Coach Mac McCarthy. You guys have heard me talk about him on my YouTube channel. And he is the guy that talks about no contact, and he helps people get over their breakup. But his strategy is more like, for example, when you go no contact with someone, typically that's what makes the person want to come back to you, because you're not as available. When he tells you to do that, it's not because you're trying to make the person come back to you. It's because you're trying to come back. You're trying to get yourself back. You're not trying to get your ex back, you're trying to get yourself back. But anyway, so I saw that he was on live last night, and so I kind of chimed in, and because he definitely helped me overcome my breakup when I went through a breakup years ago. And so I was telling him, that I started a YouTube channel and stuff like that. And he was like, well, do you need help with anything? And I was like, yes. As a matter of fact, you know, I would be, oh, hold on, let me fix this camera. I was telling him that I would be interested in, you know, just addressing some trauma and stuff. You guys know that I still deal with the trauma of the fire and just, you know, stuff like that. And he was just saying, okay. And so, you know, we talked about it, you know, and just how, you know, at the time you're dating someone and they're not there for you, and it just, you know, he asked questions, simple questions, but very hard questions, very, very hard questions. And so anyway, we ended up doing like this, I want to say he called it THC, and it's kind of like a tapping type of process or whatever. And so he asked me, he was like, how do you, he was like, how do you feel, you know, initially from, or like, what is your level of rejection? He will ask that question before, you know, the therapy session starts. And you'll say a 10. He said on a scale from 1 to 10, is it a 10? Is it a 1? What is it? And so, you know, you give him the number, and then after you do the session, he'll say, well, how do you feel now? And whatever the number is. So if you start off at a 10, which is, I was like, I just feel, you know, you're still having to overcome those feelings of rejection. And so that's something that I still dealt with. And so anyway, we did the hypnotherapy session. And then after that, he was like, well, how do you feel? I was like, I'm, you know, I'm at a 2, but it's crazy how just that session of like him, you know, like you're doing this tapping mechanism, like you're tapping on the side of your hand and then like at the top of your head, but you're making statements, like you're almost declaring to yourself certain things. And it's amazing how you feel after the session. And so you don't really feel those feelings of like, oh, I feel rejected. You just don't feel that anymore. You're able to really, reframe how you feel and how you see the situation. And I think it just made me realize, like, a lot of times when people, you know, do things or whatever, a lot of times that didn't have anything to do with you. You know what I'm saying? How people handle things have nothing to do with you. It is just how they are. And, you know, the things that they deal with. I mean, we could go on, but ultimately I was just able to look at it different. I even look at the fire differently. You know, I don't even, now that I had an opportunity to literally sit down and talk to him about this, it's like, I don't even look at the fire as like, oh, I lost everything. I look at it like that was literally a new beginning. It just made me realize, like, it was completely a new beginning. And in order for sometimes for you to have a new beginning, sometimes you gotta lose to win. And that's what I felt like. I felt like I had to lose every single thing I had to win. And I also think the fire came to wipe out the people that truly were not supposed to be there in my life or whatever. So we're probably going to get together. He and I are probably going to get together and, you know, maybe partner up, and I'll figure out some kind of way where maybe we can do some content or something, because I truly believe that this is something that will help us, you know, help us here on the Bombshell Network. I know a lot of you girlies, you guys are dealing with weight loss surgery, divorces, breakups, going into a new career. I mean, we have so many things going on over here, and I do truly believe that it's something that, you know, that could help us. And so I'll be giving you guys more information about that as we plan things out. So yeah.
I stood to the head and float. Already fed the poke. Niggas too scared to go. I couldn't like hands and soap. Get a beat, let it drag on the floor. It's a 9 on the bed that I told. Working hard, we ain't having no hope. Bitch, I'm the man. Get the window in advance. Give my nigga a chance. Tryna see what he gon' do. He done ran up them bands. I done got me some bands too. I can drip on the ground too. Turn my hood let it down too. I can't decide. Which one call my ride? The phantom roast body is what? I made the bumpy like the was. I put some on Ross and no watch. Made a finger to the cops. Me against the world like Tupac. Say the wrong word, get you shot. The whole world love you when you hot. Think how he gave me a shot. They said much they thought I was shot. Took off and went straight to the top. They can't fit me, a nigga too hot. You need to stop living that life. You know we keep shit like the shot. I know I be rich before I die. They won't respect you till you try. Hey, 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 hey. Just not a head to toe. I sit to the head and float. I already fed the pole. Niggas too scared to go. Hey, go. Hey, 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 hey. I couldn't like hands and soap. Get a meat, let it drag on the floor. There's nothing in the bed that I told. Working hard, we ain't having no hope. I got look like a charm. 50 racks on the arm. Tsunami a storm. I stay fly, I was there born. He hold like it's pouring. I get higher than the Osborne. On that couch if it's torn. And money is so important. You thought I was done. I can go on and on. My cars are foreign. I crack up and start soaring. My heart is torn. Shoot a movie like Barry Gordon. The star was born. I live rich like a damn storm. My life full of fun. Ain't no one of my hoes born. Never out of time. Motion in it and more alarm.
Alright, y'all, so I just finished hanging up some, let me maneuver this thing, artwork, and I'm not like the best at hanging up artwork, but I think I did a pretty good job. So this is gonna have to do for right now, and maybe when my sister comes over she can readjust it, but let me show you guys the finished results. Guys, remember I did buy this art from Ross. This is the finished results. I think it looks gorgeous. So y'all, it's 2 pieces of art. I paid $49 for each piece, and when I measured it at the store, I knew that it would be big enough to fit the wall because I wanted it to look like one big, you know, piece of art. And so I definitely achieved the look that I was going for. So I absolutely love it. I think it is so, so, so pretty. And then, girl, I thought I was gonna need this drill, y'all. I had to go on YouTube to figure out how to work this thing or whatever. So I got that. I know how to work it now, but I did not end up needing this. So I need to put this stuff up. And then y'all, I also wanted to show y'all my new down comforter. So I did replace the other one that I had on the bed. I got this from Ross. This is a king size down comforter and it was $29. And then I have these satin pillowcases. Now girl, I might need to steam the pillowcases out. I might need to do that. I actually need to do that, but I will not be doing that right now. So yeah, we're going to steam those out or whatever. But yeah, so this is the down comforter. So I just did a few little improvements around the house. Now y'all, the art that I have over here in the middle, I actually saw like a beautiful metal sculpture, like sculpted art that I'm going to replace the artwork with. It is so pretty, and it actually kind of goes, you know, a little bit better with the theme of some of the stuff in the bedroom. So we're going to replace that. Hopefully Ross still has that. It does make me feel good that we're, you know, making, you know, just a few little adjustments here and there, because I feel like I never really finished, you know, doing the home decor. I never really finished. Like, I feel like I did finish, you know, the living room to a certain extent. I did. And then of course, I feel like, you know, it's some other things like the bathroom. I think the bathroom is cute, but I actually wanted something a little bit, I just wanted more of a glamorous feel, but it is pretty. Now, I think in the living room, the next thing is I'm probably going to replace just a few of the pillows. And I think that's gonna be it, because y'all, this is not, it's not like this is a huge space we have, you know. So and then eventually we are going to do the I think I'm eventually going to maybe convert the dining room into like a beauty room, or just like a, I don't know. I really, I'm gonna be honest, I really haven't made a full decision, because I have to think about, you know, what's functional and stuff like that. And honestly, I just wish that I had bigger space. So I don't know, y'all. Today is like a very, I'm just feeling very different today. I got a little bit of a confession. So today is a day that I don't know why, but I'm missing my old apartment. I am. And I think that's just one of the things that you go through when you experience a great loss. And I'm missing my old place, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like a big, it was really spacious. Now granted, it wasn't in the most glamorous neighborhood, but you know, I think I'm just missing like my old furniture and just all of the stuff I had, you know what I'm saying? And you know I don't talk a lot about the fire as much, but guys, I'm still deeply impacted. I don't talk about it because I know it makes I know you guys, it makes y'all sad when I talk about it, because it makes me sad. But I do still think about it is something. I will be very honest with you. I don't go a day without thinking about what happened. And I don't think that you experience that level of devastation and that level of loss and a fire and losing everything you had. I don't think that that's something that you, I don't think that's something that can happen to you that you don't think about. You know what I mean? So it is something that I think about. Some days are more intense than others. Today is an intense day. And so, yeah, but I am still so grateful for this beautiful place. I really am. I think, because you know what I also need to think about, y'all. I think if I'm not mistaken, my lease would have been up in October. So if we really think about it, so I'm trying to reframe my thoughts. But if we really think about it, my lease would have been up in October. And I probably would have moved anyway, you know, because I had already had a strategy in place. But to be, you know, to have to be, it wasn't even a choice. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even have a choice. And, you know, I think, you know, the things that I am grateful for is like, you know, just being able to go back into my apartment after everything was said and done and salvage some of my clothes. That was just a grateful thing. But I know that I can reorder my diploma, you know, my degree. I apologize. I can reorder my degree from Prairie View. I know that I can reorder stuff like that or whatever, but I still, you know, it's just it's just not, you know, it's just not the same. I think we're gonna have like a Asian inspired night. I'm gonna tell y'all something, girl. Listen. Even if you guys don't vlog, I strongly encourage that you guys, maybe when you're going through something, just pick up, you know, if you have a camera or if you have on your phone, and just record yourself. Because y'all, I swear to God, I feel so much better. Like, I feel so much better now that I've had a chance to kind of just talk about, you know, how I was feeling and stuff. And it's like, I always feel better when I talk to you guys. I always do. And so, yeah, but girl, y'all, everything ain't perfect over here, baby. I know we be laughing and stuff, bro, but shoes, everything is not perfect over here. But anyway, we're gonna make this beef pho stew. I'm letting it thaw out now. In fact, let me open it so we can see what this thing look like. Well, we're really not gonna know until it completely thaws out. But yeah, girl. And by the way, guys, if you guys want to try this, this is from Trader Joe's. Microwave cook times may vary depending on the wattage. So basically, it's just telling me to cook it for like 5 to 6 minutes in the microwave. So yeah, we're gonna make this. And then if we still a little hungry afterwards, I'm gonna make some dumplings. Let me show y'all. So if I still want like a little snack or something after we make the soup, then we'll make these chicken pot stickers, and I like to kind of pan fry mine. So yeah, we'll make that if I want something else.
Wait a minute, my battery's low. Let me.
So y'all, we need to make a quick little run to Big Lots. I need some more paper towels and some toiletries, and I'm gonna be honest, I got so sick and tired of Favor, and you know, which is like an online, I used to order my groceries from the grocery store HEB, but what I got tired of is like a lot of times they wouldn't have the stuff that I ordered, and then most of the time when they would come bring me the stuff, I used to have to always go downstairs and basically bring them upstairs. And it's like, what's the point if it's supposed to be like a door delivery? It's to your door. And so the last time when they brought my groceries, it was like 2 dudes, and I really didn't order that much stuff, and I'm like, why is 2 men showing up over here, girl? So I was like, let me in. Wait a minute, I forgot to add this part. Don't forget about the fact that they charge you an arm and a leg. You know, girl, groceries that would normally cost you $25 cost you maybe, I don't know, maybe like, I'm gonna say 40, because I try to always tip. I try to tip really, really good. So yeah, girl, so we need to go do that or whatever. But I'm gonna say this, so that made me think about this. Y'all, I know I know I have a lot of new bombshells, but guys, I just want to tell y'all that I used to work for Amazon, and I used to deliver packages for Amazon. And y'all, I did what was that, Uber Eats? Yeah, girl, I did Uber Eats and I did DoorDash. And y'all, that was not that long ago. In fact, that wasn't even a year ago. I became partner May of last year. But before May of last year, girl, I was door dashing, baby. I was Uber eating. I was Amazon flexing. I was doing all of the things, because I remember telling y'all in one video, like, I am bound and determined to find something, you know, figure something else out. And so, y'all, if you guys really in your heart of hearts, you know that you're chasing something, or you have a dream, or you know that there is a way for you to make it, even if that is unconventional. Guys, do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do. Because I was never ashamed of driving for Amazon Flex. I was never ashamed of doing Uber Eats. I was never ashamed of doing DoorDash. You know, I had a system, and my number one system was like, I don't give a damn what happened. Y'all know I be raising hell in this traffic, and I be getting mad. But I used to tell myself, I don't give a damn what happens between me getting in my car and taking these people their food. When I show up, it was 3 things that I was always gonna do. Well, number 1, I was always gonna be nice. Number 2, I made sure that my car was always clean when I showed up, because you're literally parking in front of someone's home. And number 3, I made sure that I always looked nice, you know, like even if it was just an athleisure set or whatever. But for me, more importantly, was just to show up just super pleasant, because I was like, I just felt like I never wanted to show up to someone's house and be like, here your food, here go your food. I always wanted to show up like, I can't explain it. Like, I always wanted to show up like, this is a motherfucking flex. Like, y'all, I always wanted to show up to people's house like this was like the flyest job you could have. Literally, I would try to always make it seem like, oh, this some bullshit, you know. Like, I wouldn't verbally say that, but in my personality and in the way that I presented myself, girl, people, when I would show up at some people's house, they would be like, well, how do I get on with Amazon? How do I get on with Uber, you know, Uber Eats? Or how do I get on with, I literally would always make it seem like this the best job. And guys, y'all, when you trick the universe, amazing things happen. Number one, I used to be getting them tips, girl. Let me tell you something. If I took a Uber Eats, and by the way, if you guys do gig work and you work for Uber Eats, they tip, you get, I'm gonna say this for myself, I got better tips with Uber Eats than I did with DoorDash. On DoorDash, on the app, whatever the tips say it is what you gonna get, baby. But with Uber Eats, baby, I used to be getting them tips, y'all. Even if I went to somebody's house and the order was like $11, we just gonna say $11, y'all, it was times where I would get like a $10 tip, a $15 tip. Number one, because when I would show up, I was always like super happy, super bubbly, and you know, just I would show up like that. And I ain't gonna lie, I did use a little trick. Y'all can use this trick if y'all want to. So if you guys decide that this is something you want to do. So I had lied on my so there's a profile, right, where you have to have a picture of yourself, and then Uber puts in, like, you have to put in the reason why you drive Uber. I mean, the reason why you deliver for Uber Eats. Well, my reasoning for delivering for Uber Eats was that I had two twin daughters in college, and I was doing it to pay their tuition. And baby, y'all, it worked, y'all. It worked. I'm telling y'all. So that was a reason why I would get good tips. And then too, just because, you know, I was just like, you know, I was like super nice and super friendly and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, I will be honest with you, at the time when I applied for Uber Eats and Amazon, girl, them company, it was hard getting on because everybody was trying to do it at that time. It was like, you know, I think a little bit before the summer, going into the summer, so it wasn't like super hot outside. And girl, everybody was trying to do that or whatever. So anyway, y'all know I gotta give y'all the backstory before I give you the front story. So I say all of that to say, listen, sis, if you like me and you done with just the bullshit and all of the things that came with your career, guys, corporate America, by any standard, if anybody was going to be successful in corporate America, it should have been me, because I play by the rules, I follow the rules. You know, I'm a little bit of a corporate thug. Well, I'm more of one now since I'm not in there. But if anybody should have been successful and was the model citizen, it was me. But it just didn't work out. Listen, sometimes shit just don't work out. And with all of that being said, if you end up having to work for Uber, work for Lyft, work for DoorDash, do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do. Period. And yeah, it's not all glamorous. Yeah, you know, you don't get to like wear your nice fly suits. But guys, what I would do, yeah, I would go and I would work for Uber Eats and DoorDash and all of that. And then I would have days where I would schedule and I would get like super pretty and film my little videos. You know what I'm saying? And it was what I had to do. But of course, since I became partner, you know, and you know, YouTube is working out for me. It is my full-time job. But y'all, please, guys, don't let the world tell you you're too old. Don't let the world try to steal your dreams from you. Don't let the world age shame you. To my bombshells that's under 40, you're not getting old until my bombshell's over 40. You're not too old. And fuck people. Fuck, you know, what people tell you about what you should be doing. Because the bottom line is, girl, people be quick to tell you, oh, you too old for that. The first thing they want to lean on is your age. Oh, you're too old for that. But if you guys really think about it, I don't know how many 25-year-olds or 20-something-year-olds I have watching my content. But guys, when we was 20, yeah, 40 was old, 45 was old, 47 was old, 50 was old, 52 was old, yeah. But that's when you're 20. And it is a blessing. And you know that you have the chance to get older. And as you get older, you are willing to choose, you know, you're willing to make sacrifices that you wouldn't normally make. Y'all, you could not have told me 10 years ago that I would have been more apt to get out here and hustle and drive DoorDash and drive Uber and drive for Amazon Flex, baby. Because when I was driving for Amazon Flex, girl, they had me out in the boondocks, y'all. I was out there delivering, like, it was just rural parts of outskirts of Houston that you never even heard of. But no one could have told me that I would have did that, as opposed to going and sitting up in the office with my Sunday's best outfits on, that would have been the choice. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think once we went through that first recession, I think that happened in like 2008, and everyone was getting laid off. And, you know, we were all heavily impacted. You guys remember that time. It when Obama was in, well, right before he got in office, everything just went topsy-turvy. And then he ended up, a lot of the responsibility of that stuff fell on him. But anyway, I feel like that was at the time when I just started feeling like I had to maybe restructure what my dream looked like. You know what I'm saying? And so that was then. And then as the years progressed, and then of course we hit the pandemic many years after 2008, I really realized, like, sometimes you have to reframe what your dream looks like. Y'all, you could not have told me that I was not going to be an executive or you know, sitting on the 21st floor in a corporate office, making decisions, making a positive impact, making a positive contribution to some major Fortune 500 company. You could not have told me that that's not what my life was going to be. I would have argued you down, baby. I would have called the spirit of Johnny Cochran and argued you down to the ground. If you would have told me that that's not what my life was going to look like, if you would have told me my life was going to look like a load, y'all, my life looked like a whole bunch of compromise and sacrifice. If I had to compile what my life looks like, it is compiled of sacrificing and compromising. And you know what? Because it does not look like what I thought it was, I value my accomplishments so much more. And I value the fact that my life and my livelihood is not in the hands of anyone else. And I value the fact that I can pivot at any moment. I value the fact that it is not up to anybody to determine if I'm good enough for a promotion within their organizations. And so, guys, I just implore you to do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do. And don't let a devil in hell or on earth stop you from doing what you have to do so you can do what you want to do. Yes, you're going to get people, the naysayers. People are going to hate. People are going, girl, you know she working over at the Wild Greens. Girl, yeah, you know she working over there at the HEB. But if you're willing to make those sacrifices, so then maybe you work 4 hours a day, so then the rest of the day can be yours and you can get out there and go, I don't know, whatever, go back to a medical school or learn how to become an insurance broker or whatever it is, whatever you want to do it. And don't worry about what the world has to say. Girl, this damn man almost hit me. I'm fucking dead. But anyway, y'all, I don't want this conversation to go on too long. But guys, I am extremely passionate about what I'm trying to say. Baby, why is he looking in his car? And so anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all that message, and I don't know why sometimes the messages come across better when I get in my car. It's like my car gives me a level of energy that I don't always have at the highs. But anyway, y'all, so let's go over here to Big Lots. Let's go in Big Lots real quick and get this stuff and head back to the house.
She moved out of state, shit doing left, she seeking forgiveness. She used to dance, but she went alone, started a business. Her daddy is not around, her mama is not around. I watch her climb to the top of the pole and then get to sliding down. I make it rain in this bitch, I make it snow in this bitch. She tryna get out of the mix, shawty is going legit. Shawty is going legit, me I'm supporting this shit. It's just a story, came from my life and I'm just recording this shit. I'ma just give it to you, the rest instead of me on this shit. You know you important this shit, you know I'm supporting this shit. We used to do pornos when you would come over, but now you got morals and shit. I got like 4 on the wrist, and an adorable kid. I got a Drake in the studio, and I don't just mean that I'm in this bitch. Please make the most of this shit, don't just come close to some shit. I give you this bread, you run me some head, and then you go blow up a bit. She moved out of state, shit that went left, she seeking forgiveness. She used to dance, but she went alone, started up a business. Her daddy is not around, my mama is not around.
All right, y'all, we are still in traffic, girl, but it's cold out here, and I literally was intending on just running out of the house, running a few errands at Big Lots and coming right back. But I'm gonna be honest, like I think I done got bit a little bit by the decorating bug. So where I'm on my way to now, I'm going to Ross to see if they have those sculptures, that sculptured art that I was telling you guys about. And if they do, I'm just gonna buy 2 of them to see what they're gonna look like, and then if I like them and if the space permits on the wall, I may go back and purchase another one, because I just want it to be just like a long kind of sculptured type of thing or whatever. So girl, yeah, we in this traffic. Excuse me, at some point I need to make a U-Haul. I mean, I was going to say a U-Haul. I need to make a U-turn. But girl, let me tell y'all about this big old ambulance truck that was on the side of me, girl. Now, I was literally on the side of them for like, it just felt like 10 years. They would not let me over. They would not let me over. So, because one of the lights was out. So they fixed the light, and when they fixed the light, the traffic started flowing a little bit easier. Girl, why I'm now in front of the truck that wouldn't let me over? See how karma is? You know what I'm saying? Baby, because the head is now the tail. But anyway, so that's karma for you. But yeah, girl, so as soon as we get to the light, I'm just gonna try to bust me a U-turn real quick. We're gonna mosey on back around to Ross, and then we're gonna head back home, and we're gonna make our hopefully the pho is good. Now, I ain't gonna lie, girl, normally when I eat pho, I'll have it with like these really delicious crispy spring rolls, but I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, driving nowhere to get no spring rolls. So we just gonna eat that as it is or whatever. So yeah, girl, but I just wanted to tell y'all what the next detour, the next stop is. I'm gonna see y'all when we get to Ross. Okay, y'all, so I found this beautiful wall sculpture. This is not what I initially came in here for, but girl, this thing is only $20, and it also is it's bigger than the one that I was gonna purchase. Is wider as well as taller, and I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I think that this would be absolutely gorgeous. So what I'm probably gonna do is buy 2 of them, and then it's just gonna look like, you know, basically it'll cover enough of the wall real estate, if you will. But before I make my decision, I think what I'm gonna do is just look around and make 100% sure that this is the direction that I want to go. Okay, y'all, fun fact, we can always paint this silver, so I just thought I would come back and tell y'all that. Y'all, look what I found. Oh my God, guys, this was one of the things that I had in my home that burnt up in the fire, and it's something that I had always wanted to replace, and I never knew where to find it. And y'all, it's simply just like a ceramic camera. And I have literally always wanted to have this again. Girl, y'all, look at God. You cannot tell me that it was not intended for me to come to Ross today. So I'm gonna be honest, girl. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe I found this thing. So we're definitely gonna get this. Y'all, real quick, I forgot to show y'all my outfit of the day, but look, y'all, I got on my tennis shoes. But anyway, so this is like this little outfit that I tried on in the Jewelry She Haul. Some joggers. Girl, I don't know what brand, what like company this is. I just picked it out from their website. And then with the Nikes, and then of course, y'all already know I have a Teddy Blake. You guys know that this is my favorite bag. So yeah, girl, I just want to do a quick little outfit of the day. Yes. You want me to take both of them out?
No,
Okay, yeah.
562.
Thank you. Girl. Thank you. So, listen. It must be, she must be the only person that working at night. So anyway, y'all, I didn't pull it up to Jack in the Box because I was like, okay, let me get us some egg rolls to go with our pho. So, cause that's what we gonna have tonight. But girl, I ordered my stuff and then instead of her, she was like, I said, may I have the egg rolls? And she was just like, what else? And I was like, that'll be all today. She's talking about pull up. Sis, I don't know if you know this, but where I'm from, if you tell somebody to pull up, that don't mean pull up. That mean we about to nuck if you buck. That's what pull up mean where I'm from. But anyway, so y'all, I think I said this before, but guys, I try to take it really, really easy on people who work in the service industry or in fast food, because people be so mean to them or whatever. So I try, like when I go through the drive-thru and they're not necessarily nice, I try not to, like, you know, react or anything, because I don't know what the person before me did to them. So anyway, what I do know is these goddamn egg rolls is sick. They almost $6. I'm confusion. Girl, the egg rolls, baby. The egg rolls is $5.19. But anyway, girl. All right, y'all, let's wait on these egg rolls. I bet they better be hot. Nah, they better be hot and crispy. They better be hot and crispy. But anyway, so let me get out with egg rolls, and I'm gonna call y'all when we get to the house.
Kissing, kissing, cuddling, cuddling, kissing, kissing, cuddling, cuddling, kissing, kissing, cuddling, cuddling.
All right, y'all, so oh girl, I'm wore out, but this is just a prototype of what's gonna happen. So now that we know that the artwork is, the sculpture is going to work, the next phase is the build out, meaning like more than likely I'm gonna go to Ross, another location, and we're gonna find 2 more of these sculptures. And what we're gonna do is bring the 2 that's currently on the wall. We're going to actually elevate those, and we're probably gonna have them maybe at the same height of the curtains, the curtain rod, and then we're gonna add 2 more at the end, so it's just gonna look like one huge wall sculpture. So that's the first order of business. The second order of business, I'm gonna order some either bronze nails or something, because I hate these black nails. I hate the fact that I can see the black nails. Or I might just spray paint. I don't know yet. We'll figure something out, because I just want it to look very clean and very seamless. But I do actually like the look. I just think that it'll be really beautiful once we once we get the other 2 sculptures and we complete the look. Girl, y'all, I'm woe out, baby. I don't know where my earrings went. I have no idea. But anyway, you know what I was just thinking about? I could actually take the sculptures and we can just stack them. So what I'm probably gonna do, because girl, they are pretty wide. So what I think I might do is maybe take them and just put one on top of the other, and then we just have more of a long elongated look. But I'm too tired to do it now, y'all. I'm wore out. Oh my gosh. Girl, no one told me that hanging up all of this art, this stuff, you get exhausted. Because I have literally been, you know, hanging up art and stuff since this morning. Because I'm not really good at it. I just try to, you know, do the best that I can. But yeah, girl, I just thought about that when I was walking out of the room, putting those other paintings away. I was like, girl, don't immediately go out and spend any money. Shoes, just maybe see if we can just make it one long piece of art. So yeah. But y'all, I am wore out. One thing that I want to say is, guys, thank you so much. Y'all showed out. You guys sold that Jewelry She stuff out, girl. Y'all done acted up. I was so nervous because I was like, man, they not gonna like this stuff. Like, I didn't think you guys were gonna like it. I put a lot of thought into it as much as I could because, guys, traditionally I don't wear that type of stuff, and you know, I wanted to style it, guys. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but when these companies contact me and they're wanting me to, you know, style clothing and stuff, I always think about you. I always think about my bombshells and, you know, is this going to be an acceptable item? Will they, you know, have value, or will they like it? And so I don't think I own anything that's designer. Maybe I own one. Let me think. I own a Tory Burch purse, and I own a pair of Tory Burch like ballerina slippers, but that was given to me by one of you beautiful bombshells. So guys, I don't really own a lot of designer stuff, and so, you know, y'all know Jewelry She is more like they are more or less like a designer inspired company. And so, you know, I typically just don't have that type of stuff in my wardrobe, and so a lot of the items that they have to select, you got to select those designer inspired items. And so, girl, I just be like, oh my God, they are not. I'd be like, baby, them bombshells, they not gonna like this. But obviously you guys did. So thank you so much. Thank y'all so much for going over to Jewelry She and showing up and showing out. Y'all acted a fool. Let me tell you. Y'all acted a fool so much on that stuff. Y'all, Jewelry She literally emailed me the next day wanting to do another partnership. All right, y'all, this is the soup. So I'm gonna give it a try and let you guys know if I like it or not. All right, y'all, so update on the soup. It's a no for me.
Come on! Hell, no, to the no, to the no.